Dear people of God, we gather this evening to give thanks and praise to God, whom the scriptures have told us, especially in the Acts of the Apostles, that is not very far away from us. Paul's experience in Athens brought this to proof that when he went to the Areopagus, which was a public square, he saw people were already attuned to worshipping other gods. And there was an altar on which it was inscribed of an unknown God. Paul used this opportunity to introduce the subject of Jesus and have people's hearts centered on the true God. And by using the circumstances that he saw and found, he drew people to the divine. His tactical approach in speech is a good example for all of us to tap into those opportunities that happen to open themselves to us wherever we may be, that may help us to center people's hearts on Christ. Our days have seen many opportunities which we can use to help people tap into the divine, be it in our homes, also in our Catholic schools, because in Catholic schools we meet with Catholics and non-Catholics. In Catholic hospitals, we take care of everyone, whomever is a patient. And today, the internet. I don't know what would have happened if we did not have the internet to reach out to you, even as I talk during this time of the pandemic. But the internet has helped us a lot today to draw more people to God, to bring out more potentials for evangelization, to make communication more effective, to spread the faith, and as I talk now, to teach people to pray as family more often. So it is a good opportunity we are having now of using science to be at the service of the gospel. The Areopagus was a good environment which Paul used to preach the gospel. So let us, like Paul, not fear, but act quickly to adapt ourselves to those opportunities to give a message of faith, to give a message of encouragement, to help people to pray, to build peace and unity in every possible means that avail themselves to us. And this is what we call to be tactical in mission and making ourselves more relevant according to the circumstances we find ourselves in. Our Lord Jesus Christ in the gospel has been shown how he handled his rather sad community of the apostles. He was patient and he slowly drew them out of the now into the future, telling them that there is something more beyond the now. And this more was to be found in the Spirit, whom he was going to send them, the Spirit of truth, that would guide them in all the truth. Jesus used that moment of sadness to draw hope out of the saddened apostles. He used the circumstances that the apostles were in to help them look beyond and see the promise of God's power and presence awaiting. So this even made them more realistic. It made them more hopeful despite the promised departure of the Master. So like Jesus, we are also called upon to use all opportunities that we draw hope out of every circumstance, as he did for the apostles. And the church has done this when it opened the Vatican Council, when it promulgates the faith through encyclicals, and when it puts social teaching that actually addresses the current social needs of society, and when it intervenes when there are difficulties in the community. In all those ways, the church is acting upon those circumstances, guided by the Spirit of truth, to make the gospel more relevant. May the same example help us as well to be of greater use for our brothers and sisters and be more vibrant instruments of communicating the gospel more understandably in order to grow hope in people's hearts. The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.